Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today from mathematics subject polynomials topic we are going to continue. So our today's concept is one minute. Today's concept is factorization of the quadratic polynomial by splitting the middle term. Here we are going to find the factors of quadratic polynomial, means which will be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, or a polynomial whose highest power is 2, that is called as quadratic polynomial. Here we have three terms here. First term x square is there. In second term we can take it as x power 1. In third term there is no x, we can take it as x power 0. Here the power of x is 0, here it is 1, here it is 2. What is the highest power? 2. So highest power is called degree of the expression. Degree of the expression is 2. So that's why this is an example of quadratic polynomial. So this quadratic polynomial, for this quadratic polynomial, we are going to find factors. Means we are going to write the quadratic polynomial as a product of factors. Factor 1, factor 2. That we are going to learn today. So here type 1, factorization of quadratic polynomials of the form x square plus bx plus c. Okay, now, so for this, what are the steps? In order to factorize x square plus bx plus c, we have to take the help of two numbers p and q such that whose sum is equal to b, means coefficient of x, whose product is equal to constant. We have to take the help of two numbers p and q such that they have to follow which condition? The sum of two numbers should be equal to coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is b, and product of two numbers, required numbers, is equal to constant c. So the two numbers should satisfy these two conditions. Like that, two numbers we have to take, or we have to find. So after finding the two numbers p and q, we split the middle term. What is the middle term here? X square is the first term, bx is the second term, constant is the third term. Out of three terms, what is the middle term? Second term is the middle term. So that middle term, we will split it. We will split bx into px plus qx, because we can write b as a product of p plus q. So in the place of b, what we can take? P plus q of x, means px plus qx. So we will split bx into px plus qx and get desired factors by grouping the terms. So first we have to find two numbers, then we have to split the middle term, then we have to group the similar terms. In that way we can find the factors. Now based on these steps, so let's observe some examples so that we will get clarity regarding the factorization of quadratic polynomial. So here children, what is this? Here the highest power is 2. So this is a quadratic polynomial. So what we are going to do? We are going to do factorization of quadratic polynomial, and we are going to find factors of this polynomial. So in order to factorize this given expression, what we have, according to previous steps, what we have to find? We have to find two numbers p and q such that their sum is equal to x coefficient 6, product equals to constant 8. Like that we have to find two numbers. So for which two numbers? Sum will be 6, product will be 8. We can take, we need two numbers. We need two numbers whose product is 8, but sum to be 6, sum to be equal to 6. We can take 2 and 4. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. Product is 8, sum is 6. 2 plus 4 equal to 6. 2 into 4 equals to 8. Now p value is 2, q value is 4. Now we are splitting 6x, middle term 6x, into 2x and 4x, or 2x plus 4x. Okay, so this 6x we are splitting into 2x plus 4x, 2x plus 4x. Okay, now first two terms we will make them into one group. Next two terms, previously we have three terms. By splitting middle term into two terms, we got 4 terms. Out of 4 terms, first two taken into one group, next two taken into other group. In first two, what is common? We can take x as common, because x square means, what does it mean? X into x plus 2 into x. So what is common here in both the terms? X is common. If we take x as common, in first term x will remain, in second term 2 will remain. So x plus 2 will be remaining. So in next 4x plus 8, 4x plus 8 means 4x, 4 into x plus 4 into 2. What is common? 4 is common. Here x is remaining, here 2 is remaining, x plus 2. Again here x plus 2, x plus 2. We can take x plus 2 as common. So here x will be remaining, here 4 will be remaining. X plus 2 into x plus 4. These two are the factors. These two are the factors of x square plus 6x plus 8, which is given polynomial. Okay, so like that we can factorize a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. First, what we have done? We have identified two numbers such that their sum is equal to x coefficient, product is equal to constant. Now, three terms, we change them into 4 terms. 2 terms kept in one group, 2 terms kept in other group. Next, we have taken similar terms out. Again, similar term out. We have got the factors, 2 factors. Okay, we have got 2 factors. One factor is x plus 2. Another factor is x plus 4. Like that we have we find it out 2 factors. So next question. So x square plus 4x minus 21. We have to find two numbers p and q such that their product is equal to c, constant, minus 21, and their sum to be equal to middle number, x coefficient, 4. 4 means there is no sign, means we can take plus sign, plus 4. So what numbers we can guess? 7 3 times 21. 7 into 3. Multiply means 21 will come. But add means we should get plus 4. So here bigger number plus sign. smaller number minus sign. Then if we add plus 7 minus 3 plus 4, plus 7 into minus 3 plus into minus minus, 7 3 times 21. So 7 minus 3 plus 7 minus 3. So we have to take two numbers, 7 minus 3, 7 minus 3. Okay, now we will split 4x. Now we will split 4x into plus 7x minus 3x. In the place of 4x, we will keep 7x minus 3x. 7x minus 3x. Next, first two terms, one group. Next two terms, for this also we have minus, for this also we have minus. For third term, fourth term, we have minus. We can take minus common. If we take minus common and we take use of brackets, for middle number sign will change. Minus means minus 3x. Minus we have taken common. It became plus 3x. Minus 21. Minus we have taken common. It became plus 21. Okay. Next. X square plus 7x. X square plus 7x means x into x plus 7 into x. What is common? X is common. 1x common, taken out. Another x is remaining. X taken out. 7 is remaining. X into x plus 7. Next, 3x plus 21. 3 into x plus 3 into 7. 3 we can take common. X is remaining. Plus here 7 is remaining. So 3 taken common. X plus 7. Again here x plus 7. Here x plus 7. X plus 7 we can take common. So here x will be remaining. Here minus 3 will be remaining. So what are the factors? 1 minute, children. So what are the factors? X plus 7 is one factor. X minus 3 is one factor. Means the given quadratic polynomial is having two factors. If you multiply these two factors, then again given polynomial will come. Next children. Next question. Factorize each of the following quadratic polynomials. X square minus 21x plus 108. So the given polynomial is x square minus 21x plus 108. We need two numbers p and q such that their product is equal to constant. What is the constant here? Plus 108. Their sum, we have to divide it into two numbers. Their sum is equal to minus 21. 1 minute, children. Here, their sum is equal to minus 21. So, what two numbers we can take? 12 9 times 108. 12 9 we can take. 12 9 times 108. Product means 108 will come. Add means minus 21 should come. So 12 9 means minus 12 minus 9. Minus into minus plus 12 9 108. Minus 12 minus 9 minus 21. So add means minus 21. Product means 108. So these two numbers are satisfying. Minus 12 and minus 9 are satisfying the condition. So the middle term we can split. What is the middle term? Minus 21x. We can split into minus 12x minus 9x. Okay. Next. First two, one group. Next, before third and fourth term, we have minus. We can take minus common. So, minus 9x will become plus 9x. Plus 108 will become minus 108. First to one group, next to one group. In first two, x is common. X minus 12. In next two, 9 is common because 108 means what? 12 into 9. If we take 9 common, 12 will be remaining. X minus 12. Again, x minus 12, x minus 12. X minus 12 is common. So here x is there, here minus 9 is there. We will write like this. So these two are the factors. X minus 12, x minus 9 are the factors. So next. 1 minute, children. Okay, children. Next example. Factorize the following by splitting the middle term. X square 3 root 3x plus 6. So we should not get frightened by seeing the root number. Concept is same. Same concept we have to apply. There may be any bigger number, but the concept is same. If you are strong regarding the concept, then you can solve any kind of problem. So here, what is the given polynomial? X square plus 3 root 3x plus 6. Okay. So we have to find two numbers p and q such that their product equal to 6 and their sum equals to 3 root 3. Their sum equals to 3 root 3. So what we can take? Root 3. Root 3 to be cancelled means we have to multiply with another root 3. Root 3 cancel means we have to for making root cancel, we have to multiply with another root 3. Then root 3 into root 3, it will become 3. But product we need 6. So we can take 2 root 3 one number, root 3 another number, so that root 3 into root 3 will become 3, 3 into 2 will become 6. So what are the two numbers? 2 root 3, root 3. 2 root 3, root 3. So that sum will be equal to 3 root 3. Okay. Now 2 root 3 plus root 3, 3 root 3. 2 root 3 into root 3, 6. Condition satisfied. So the middle term plus 3 root 3x to be splitted into 2 root 3x plus root 3x. Okay. So here 3 root 3x, 2 root 3x plus root 3x. We can split like that. In these two, first two, one group, next two, other group. First two group, let's keep it like that only. Here root 3 is there, but in 6 root 3 is not there. 6 can be written as 2 root 3 into root 3. Because we have to take common term out. In root 3x and 6, there is no common term. So that's why we are writing 6 as 2 root 3 into 3. Now, first two, x we can take common. X is remaining. Here, x is going out. 2 root 3 is remaining. Here, root 3 is taken out. X is remaining. Root 3 taken out. 2 root 3 is remaining. X plus 2 root 3, x plus 2 root 3. We can take it common. Here, x is remaining. Here, root 3 is remaining. Okay. Now, we got two factors. Okay. So, like that, type 1. In type 1, what we have done? We have splitted the middle term. We have splitted the middle term such that, with the help of two numbers, such that product of two numbers equal to constant term and sum of two numbers equal to coefficient of middle term. Like that we have splitted and we have finded the factors. Next, type 2. Type 2. Actually, what concept we are learning today? What concept we are learning, children? We are learning the concept of factorization. we are learning the concept of factorization. Of what? Factorization of quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. What is quadratic polynomial? A quadratic polynomial will be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So where highest degree is 2. Highest degree is 2. But so far we have learnt not this form. We have learnt which are in the form of x square plus bx plus c. Here a, that coefficient, if it is 1, for that only up to now whatever we have discussed, that concept is applicable. So we have learnt in type 1. In type 1 we have learnt factorization of quadratic polynomial which is in the form of x square plus bx plus c, not ax square, which is in the form of x square plus bx plus c, means where a value is 1. X square coefficient is 1. That we have discussed. Next. So factorization of polynomials reducible to the form of x square plus bx plus c. Reducible to the form of x square plus bx plus c. So what is here reducible? Why they are using the word reducible? Means the given expression is not in the form of x square plus bx plus c. It is in other form. We are making it reduced to the form of x square plus bx plus c, so that according to type 1 we can solve. Okay. Means we have, suppose example 81, factorize this expression they have given. This expression is not in the form of x square plus bx plus c. So that's why first we are making it reduced, or we are changing it to the form of x square plus bx plus c, then splitting the middle term, finding the factors. Same like type 1. This reducing extra part we are learning in this type. This reducing part. Okay. So what is the expression given here? One term is a square minus 2a whole square minus 23 a square minus 2a plus 120 plus 120. Here a square minus 2a, a square minus 2a common. So a square minus 2a we will assume it as x. Actually it is original, it is not equal to x, but we are assuming that it is equal to x. Means in the place of a square minus 2a, if we keep x, so what happens? It will become x square minus 23 into x plus 120 plus 120. Means this is x square, 23 into x, 23x plus 120. Now it is reduced to x square plus bx plus c form. It is reduced to x square plus bx plus c form. Now the remaining procedure same. Now we need the help of two numbers pq such that their product is equal to constant. What is the constant here? 120, and 120 to be divided into two numbers whose sum is equal to minus 23. Whose sum is equal to minus 23. So what numbers we can take? What numbers we can take? 2 into 60 we can take, 3 into 40 we can take, 6 into 20 we can take. Like that. After 6, 8. 8 into 15 we can take. So we can take 8 into 15. But we need minus 23. So minus 8, minus 15. So that minus into minus plus 8 into 15 plus 120. Product means plus 120 coming. Add means minus 23 is coming. So after reducing to required form, now splitting the middle term minus 23x to minus 15x minus 8x. Next, first two terms one group, next two terms one group. For next two terms, minus is there in the beginning. Minus we can take common. In the middle, symbol will change. Symbol will change. Again, from first two, x we can take common, x minus 15. Next to 2, 8 we can take common, x minus 15. Again, x minus 15 we can take common, x minus 8. Like that, we have reduced it to the original form. So then we have found the factors. This is about type 2 problems. So here we have done factors only for half part. So not for the given expression. For this expression, we have found the factors. But we have to find the factors for given expression. Means still the problem is remaining. Now if we replace x with a square minus 2a on LHS, this is the LHS. We got two factors. One is x minus 15, another one is x minus 8. In the place of x, we have to keep a square minus 2a minus 15. This is first factor. Here, a square minus 2a minus 8, second factor. Now again this to be splitted. Again this middle term to be splitted here. Here 15. The constant is 15. 3 5 times 15. But we have minus 15. We need minus 2a. So minus 5 plus 3 we can take. So then we will get minus 2a. Like that we have to split. We can take common. Again, two factors will come for this. So for this one factor, we will get two factors here. Now again here, we have product constant minus 8. We can write 4 into 2. We need minus 2. Means minus 4 plus 2 equals to minus 2. So this middle term again split it into two terms. Again common. Again two factors. So for first factor, two factors will come. For second factor, two factors will come. So total 4 factors we will get as answer. 4 factors we will get as answer. Okay. So next. Here. Now factorize x power 4 minus 5x square plus 4. We have to factorize this. It is not in the form of x square plus bx plus c. X power 4 is there. What we can do? X square whole square minus 5x square plus 4. Like that we can take. Already we have x here. So what we will take? We will assume that y equal to x square. So then it will become y square minus 5y plus 4. Now we can factorize this. Product 4. We have to divide into two terms. Sum is minus 5. What we can take? Minus 4 minus 1. Minus 4 minus 1. So y square minus 5y minus 4 minus 4y minus 1y. We can take common. Y minus 4, y minus 1 coming. Y minus 4, y minus 1 coming. But again, y minus 4, in the place of y, we have to keep x square minus 4. Or it can be written as x square minus 2 square. X square minus 2 square. Which means a square minus b square. Means a plus b into a minus b. Two factors will come. Next one, y minus 1. Next one, y minus 1 means x square minus 1 or x square minus 1 square or x plus 1 into x minus 1. For second one also, two factors will come. So if we reduce the form, two factors will come. Again, if we expand the form, for each one 2, 4 factors will come. Altogether, 4 factors will come as answers. Next. So factorize. Factorize, this multiplication is there. Again minus 20. So here, as we have multiplication here, we have to multiply these two first. We have to simplify this expression first. After simplification, we have to go for factorization. First, we have to simplify. So first we will multiply with the x square. So here one minute, children. So here directly they have taken x square minus 4x whole square with this x square minus 4x, they have multiplied x square minus 4x. So here x square minus 4x is there, and again one more bracket, x square minus 4x minus 1 minus 20 is there. So with this part, in this up to here they have multiplied. Up to here they have multiplied. X square minus 4x, x square minus 4x, it is same. It will become x square minus 4x whole square minus, with x square minus 4x, they have multiplied minus 1. So that's why minus is coming here. Minus x square minus 4x. Now multiplication is completed. Remaining term minus 20. Now this term they have taken as y. Y square minus y minus 20. Now they have reduced it to quadratic polynomial. They have reduced it to quadratic polynomial. Now we have to find factors of this so that 2 factors will come. Again, if we expand, for each one to 4 factors will come. So this 20 means minus 5 minus 4 we can write, or minus 5 plus 4 we can write. So 20, we need minus 20, minus 5 plus 4 we can write. So that product is minus 20, sum is minus 1, because y before there is nothing means we can take it as 1. So minus 5 plus 4, first to one group, next to one group. First to y taken as common, next to 4 taken as common, next y minus 5 taken as common. We got 2 factors. Now in the place of y, we have to substitute the value. In the place of y, x square minus 4x. This is the LHS. In the RHS, y minus 5. In the place of y, we have to keep this. Y plus 4. In the place of y, we have to keep this. Again, this middle term can be split into 2 terms. Middle term can be split into 2 terms. Or this one, direct formula we can write. It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. It is in this form. It is in this form. So this one we can take common. This one we can take common. 2 factors will come. But for this, directly we can write the formula. A minus b whole square, or a minus b whole square, means x minus 2 factor repeated 2 times. Here also we have 4 factors, but x minus 2 repeated 2 times. So that's why x minus 2 whole square we have written here. Okay, this is about second type. Means the given quadratic polynomial is not in general form. So we are reducing it into general form. We are finding factors. First 2 factors will come. Again, if we expand, means for each one 2 factors, first 2 factors will come. If we expand, for the first one 2 factors will come. For the second one, 2 factors will come. Total 4 factors we will get from type 2 problems. Next we have type 3. So factorization of expressions which are not quadratic but can be factorized by splitting the middle term. Means they are not in quadratic form. But we can make them factorize by splitting the middle term. Okay. But they will give a hint. Here x square plus px plus q. This is a quadratic polynomial. The factors of this quadratic polynomial they have given x plus a, x plus b. For a quadratic polynomial, they have given 2 factors. Then they are asking another polynomial which is defined in 2 variables x and y, and which is not quadratic. We have to find its factors with the help of this quadratic polynomial. They have given factors of one quadratic polynomial. With the help of that, we have to find the factors of another polynomial which is not quadratic, which is defined in 2 variables. So we have the given polynomial x plus a into x plus b. So LHS we will keep like that only. For given polynomial, factors given means if you multiply the factors, it should be equal to given polynomial. We will multiply the factors x into x, x square, x into a, x into x, x square, x into a, ax, again x into x, x square, x into b, bx, with a into x, ax, a into b, ab. Like this 4 terms we are getting. Here bx plus ax, x we can take common. So if we multiply the 2 factors, we will get this x square plus x into a plus b plus ab. These 2 are equal. LHS and RHS are equal. If we equate them, x square equal to x square, px equal to x into a plus b, means p equal to a plus b, q equal to ab. If we make them equate, p equal to a plus b, q equal to ab coming. Now we will take the another polynomial which is not quadratic, for which we have to find factors. That we will take now. In the place of p, we will keep a plus b. In the place of q, we will keep ab. Next, we will multiply. So if you multiply x square plus a into xy, axy, b into xy, bxy, plus aby square, First 2, one group. Next 2, one group. First 2, one group. Next 2, one group. So in first 2, x is common, x plus ay. In next 2, by is common. B is going out, y is going out, x is remaining. Here a is remaining, b is going out. From y square only one y is going out, another y will remain. Again x plus ay is common. X plus ay we can take common. X plus by will remain. So these 2 are the factors. X plus ay, x plus by. These 2 are the factors. So indirectly we are finding the factors. Okay. So next, factorize the following expression. So x square y square minus xy minus 72. This is not this is not a quadratic polynomial, but we have to make it into we have to divide it into factors with the help of another quadratic polynomial, or by splitting the middle term, So this one directly we can do like quadratic polynomial, because here x square y square minus xy minus 72. So here 72, we need 72. We can split 8 into 9 such that sum will be equal to minus xy minus 1. Minus 1 means what we have to take? Minus 9 plus 8. So that product is equal to minus 72. Sum is equal to minus 1. So middle term minus xy, we are splitting into minus 9xy plus 8xy. Minus 9xy plus 8xy. So first to one group, next to one group. Xy common, 1x is remaining, 1y is remaining. Xy taken out, 9 is remaining. Here 8 common, xy minus 9. Again xy minus 9 is common. Xy plus 8 will be remaining here. Okay. Next. Okay, children. These are the three types. So today we have learned factorization of quadratic polynomial. Three types. So one is by splitting the middle term. Second one is by reducing the term into original term, normal quadratic polynomial, then splitting, then expanding, finding 4 factors. Third one, the given expression not a quadratic polynomial, but still same method, by splitting the middle term we can find the answers. Thank you, children. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you. Have a good day.